total amount, it is divided into smaller units. It is called shares. So capital means it is the total money. Capital means it is the total money. And the shares means the total money is divided into smaller units, that is called shares. If you go to dividend, if you go to dividend, uh, the person who holds the shares is called shareholder or stockholder. These are the terminologies we will come up in the problems. So we should be clear what we are discussing. Shares or stock. Okay, it is one and the same. Total money. Shares means individual. Okay, subunits. Dividend means annual profit and it is distributed among the shareholders. Dividend means annual profit, it is distributed among the shareholders. Coming to the face value, this is the initial investment. For example, today I am investing 100 rupees. Today I am investing 100 rupees. Tomorrow the market value may increase or decrease for this 100 rupees. It may become 106 rupees or it may become 94 rupees, like that. There may be increase or decrease in the market value. So face value is my initial deposit. Face value means initial deposit. Initial deposit is called face value. And market value means the open market, the value of the initial deposit may increase or decrease. If it increases, it is called premium. If it decreases, it is called discount. And if it is not changing, face value, market value same, means it is called at par. Okay. So market value means the initial deposit value may increase, okay, based on the stock market. And if it increases, the increased amount is called premium. If it becomes 106, that 6 rupees is called premium. If it decreases to 95 or 85, how much amount decreasing, whether it is 5 rupees or 15 rupees, that amount is called discount. At par means face value and market value are same. At par means face value and market value are same. Okay. Now I have told you 100 rupees is my initial deposit. Premium 16 means this is the market value. This is the market value. And initial amount 100 rupees, it is face value. If there is a discount of 7 rupees, then 93 is the market value. 93 is the market value. Now coming to sixth point, I'm going with the sixth point. The brokerage, for example, tomorrow if I want money, I may sell the share. I have deposited 100 rupees, it has increased to a market value of 106 rupees. I will sell the share. Okay, if this is a share in a company, how many shares I am having, how many 100 rupees I have deposited, how much the market value is now, how many 106 rupees it has developed. Okay, if I want to sell the share, the intermediate person is called broker, and he may be getting some broker charges, that is called brokerage, in order to sell. Okay, those who want to purchase say shares, or those who want to sell the shares, they will be in contact with the broker, and he will be getting some charge, some salary for that. That is called broker charge or brokerage. And whenever cost price, whenever stock is purchased, whenever share is purchased, broker charge will be added to the cost price. Whenever stock share is sold, broker charges will be subtracted from the selling price. Okay, so cost price means brokerage will get added, selling price means brokerage will get subtracted. Okay, now coming to the important points to remember. Out of the six things, important points to remember: face value, it remains always the same. Face value means initial deposit, it remains always same. But market value, it may change from time to time based on the stock market. The market value of the initial deposit, it may change from time to time. Dividend means it is the profit obtained, okay, and it is calculated based on the face value. Dividend is the profit obtained and it is calculated based on the face value. And if you see third point, the dividend can be expressed for individual share or as a percentage. In the third point, dividend can also be expressed as for individual share, how much is the dividend, how much is the profit. Otherwise, dividend can be expressed as a percentage. Okay. Now coming to the last point, number of shares held by a person. Number of shares held by a person. This is the total investment divided by what is the amount of each share. Okay, number of shares is nothing but total investment divided by what is the amount of each share. What is the amount value of each share? We can calculate like this, the number of shares. Otherwise, total income divided by income for each share. Otherwise, total face value divided by face value of one share. These are the different things how we can calculate number of shares in a company. Okay. So initial deposit, how many 100 rupees I am depositing. So the total value divided by face value of each deposit. That will give me the number of shares in the company. Otherwise, investment is nothing but market value. Okay. Other name for investment is market value. What is the total market value? How many 106 rupees is developed? What is the total market value divided by market value of one individual share is 106 rupees. Like that also I can calculate how many shares I have in the company. And then total income. Income means profit. Okay. How much is the total profit and how much is the profit for one share? One share, what is the profit? Okay. So if I am having 50 shares, total profit of the 50 shares divided by profit for one single share, that will give me how many shares I have. 50. Okay. How many shares I have in the company. If I don't know the number of shares, but I have the information of total income, total profit, and the profit of one share, then I can calculate like this in order to identify how many shares I have in the company. These are the basic terminologies. Okay. Stock, value, capital, share, individual share, dividend means profit, face value means initial deposit, market value means that initial deposit may increase, okay, or decrease based on the market value. And the brokerage means the broker charges is called brokerage. It will get added in the cost price, it will get subtracted in the selling price. Okay. Face value will remain same, market value may change from time to time. And the dividend, the income, dividend or the profit is calculated with respect to face value. It can be expressed for individual share or as a percentage, and the number of shares is calculated like this. These are the basic things where we must know the terminologies in order to go with problems in stocks and shares. Now I am going to the next discussion. I'm taking an example. I'm taking an example from this single statement. This is the question, the one single line. This is the question. From this, what are the details we can understand? Okay, from this single line, what are the details we can understand? Let us say, buy a 100 rupees, buy a 100 rupees, 90% stock at 120. Okay, buy a 100 rupees, 90% stock at 120. This is the statement. Now, what are the details, in-depth details from the single statement? This 100 is nothing but face value. This 100 is nothing but face value. This 120 is nothing but market value. 120 is nothing but market value. And then this 9 is nothing but dividend. This 9 is nothing but dividend or profit. Okay, it can be expressed as a percentage or per unit share. For single share, what is the profit? Like that also it can be expressed. Okay, 100 rupees is the initial deposit, which is called face value. Initial deposit, which is called face value. And 120 is the market value. 120 is the market value. 9 is the dividend of the profit. Okay, so first thing we identify 100 rupees face value, 120 rupees market value. Next, annual dividend, annual profit. Okay, we have to calculate the profit with respect to face value. With respect to face value, 9 percentage, because all our marks, wherever we see percentage, that percentage is with respect to 100. 100. Okay, so here face value is 100, so it is with respect to 100. So for 100 rupees, 9 rupees is the income. 9 rupees is the profit or income or a dividend. All are one and the same. Okay, this is dividend or income, okay, or profit. All are one and the same. Different questions, they will use different terms. We should be very clear. And next point, okay, for 100 rupees, 9 percentage means 9 rupees is the income. Now, fourth point, an investment of 120 rupees gives an annual income of 9 rupees. Okay, market value or investment is one and the same. Market value or investment is one and the same. Now the market value is 120, market value is 120, and annual income is 9 rupees. Okay, so income dividend is calculated with respect to face value, with respect to face value, and it is equal to income for the market value or investment. Market value or investment. Okay, this is the income for a face value 100 rupees, for a market value 120 rupees. Okay, this 9 rupees income is annual income for face value 100 rupees, annual income for market value 120 rupees. Okay, investment 120 rupees. Initial deposit means face value. Investment means market value. The terminologies we should be very clear. Only then we will not get confused when solving the problems. Now, this is just an example from the statement. We are trying to understand many details. And the last point, I'm going with the last point, rate of interest. So rate of interest is always calculated with respect to market value. Rate of interest is always calculated with respect to market value. So 9 rupees, okay, for 120, we are having 9 rupees, okay. For 100, because we want percentage, no. So percentage is always with respect to 100. It is with the help of market value, but percentage means always with respect to 100. So how to calculate this? 100 by 120 into 9 is nothing but percentage. This is the rate of interest. This is rate of interest. Okay, for 120 rupees, we are having 9 rupees income. Now, what is the annual income for? In percentage means with respect to 100, we have to analyze percentage value of income. Percentage value of income. These are the basic things.